Section 7.
Dazinga. Sang Nilotama, an imaginative, adventurous king, was restless by nature and wanted to travel to faraway places. He loved hunting wild animals, so when he heard that there were stags in the jungles of Tanjung Bentang, which were not easy to hunt, he was excited and took with him a great fleet of ships to Tanjung Bentang. When the king arrived upon the island, he and his subject had a hunting expedition that lasted several hours, slaying many wolves and savage beasts, but no stags. This disappointed the king, for he had a sense of unfulfillment in his heart. Suddenly, a large stag darted out of the bush in front of Sang Nilotama, giving the king a shock. But the king drew his silver dagger and hurled it at the stag, only grazing the animal. The stag began to run, and the king pursued it in those days. It was either your fate or nothing. The stag ran through the jungle and darted up a hill. The king followed the stag up the hill, but upon reaching the summit, the stag was nowhere to be seen. There was a large rock, so the king climbed it and looked the land and sea spread out around him. In the distance, he saw a stretch of white sand and island. Sang Nilotama was fascinated by the sight of the island. He turned to one of his subjects who had followed him. What is the name of this island? The subject looked into the distance and smiled. This is Tamaset, Your Highness. Then we are going. The king ordered his fleet of set sail, and they began on their journey toward the island. Suddenly, the once clear blue sky were covered with black clouds. Heavy rain poured from them, and strong bursts of wind threatened to tear the ship apart. The ship carrying Sang Nilotama was in the very eye of the storm. The crew lowered the sails, started to bail the water from the ship and get most of the cargo for jettisoning. However, an idea came to the king's mind. He remembered a story his grandfather told him of how one of his ancestors became the Sea King, and that his crown was the only thing which belonged to his ancestor. He removed his crown immediately and threw it into the sea. All at once, the storm broke as suddenly as it started. The sky began to clear, and the crew gave a shout of joy and set sail once more to the island of Tamaset. When the king stepped upon the island, a creature stepped out of nowhere, and the king and his men were awestruck by the magnificent creature. It was large and moving grace, had a black head covered in a furry mane, a whitish neck, and a red body. When the king drew his bow and arrow, the beast started back at him with golden eyes and let out a deafening roar before leaping into the jungle. What sort of animal was that? The king asked. A wise old man stepped up. I have seen animal in portraits from the far west. Perhaps this is a singa, but I wonder how it got out the way. There must be a great place if it breeds such a beautiful animal. Let us live here on the island of Singapore.
Ngayon, tatanungin kita kung ano ang natutunan mo or lesson sa kwentong Dazinga.
Ang natutunan ko or lesson ang maghintay or patient at maging matapang.
At bakit kailangan mong maging matapang?
Dahil madaming mga ligaw na hayop or mga pagsubok na madadanas mo.
At sa parents naman, or sa pinsan, ano naman yung masasabi mo sa pag-tutor ko sa pinsan mo? Or ano yung masasabi mo kung may pagbabago ba sa kanyang pagbabasa or sa ginagawa naming tutor?
Kasi, siyempre, sa kada basa nyo, may natututunan siya. Saka, nai-improve niya kung yung mga pagbigkas niya ng mga words, lalo yung mga hindi niya kabisado. Saka marami din siya nagbe-benefits yan sa pamamagitan ng ng diretsong pagbasa, pag-intindi sa binabasa, at most importantly yung sa context ng binabasa.